This is Tony here from TonySpace.com with our MLB Pick Show here for Friday, May 16th. We'll have picks from all 15 games. For more free pick videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Lots of free picks over our channel delivered by myself as well as our team of cappers here at Tony'sPicks.com. We also provide a live show every day, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, Tony's Picks Morning Show. We go live with myself as well as the team of cappers who join me, giving out live free picks, game by game free picks for you here from the major sports. So make sure you guys tune in. Our live chat's open during the show so you guys can interact with us, ask your questions, comments, ask for picks, give us your picks on that live show. If you happen to miss it, you can check out the replay over in our archive. Give us a like, a thumbs up, we really appreciate it. And if you'd like early access to my videos, well, just hit that join button and become a member of our YouTube channel. $5 a month, good way to support us here. And then visit our site, TonySpace.com. We're a multi-capper site showcasing top performers in our industry. Click the links to the hot cappers, get signed up to a long-term pass. You see our top performers here like Rod Zawacki, David Racy, Ron Crawford, Sean Higgins. You know, all these guys from our live shows and YouTube videos as well. Ramon has been red hot. Mills hitting the leaderboard. Solo has been red hot. Lots of great cappers up there. I'm doing well. Latest free picks here to the page. Best bets and more will be locked and loaded here for this card on Friday. Remember, best bets and more. All of our one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must earn a profit. Amount purchased will be credit back to your account for site credits. That's profit guarantee. Then our promo code TonyT at checkout will knock off that 15%. Links in that description to get signed up. So let's go ahead. Let's get this one underway. All right, we get started here with the White Sox and Cubs. This one for Friday. Shane Smith starts for the White Sox. Smith in 8 starts this year. ERA 2.08, whip of 1.08. Righty fans 21%, 8.5% walks. His ground balls sit 45%. Minimal home run damage. Case Horton will start for the Cubs. Horton appeared in one game, allowed 3 earned runs with 5 strikeouts in 4 innings. The righty is a first-round pick in 2022 who posted elite numbers in AAA this season. But the Cubs, over their past 6 games, have hit 191 with the bullpen approaching ERA of 5. Smith's numbers have been outstanding in his road starts. The White Sox bullpen in their 24-day games in ERA of 3.21. The White Sox 8-1 the run line on the road when lying between plus 150 and plus 200 with a plus 7 unit return. Cubs 0-2 the run line when lying between minus 175 and minus 250 this season. Pick here White Sox run line plus 1.5 runs here at minus 108. Guardians and the Reds, this one for Friday. Tanner Bybee gets to start for Cleveland. Bybee made 8 starts on the campaign. His ERA 3.80, whip of 1.22. The righty struck out 17%, 8.5% walks. The ground balls 44%, 1.8 home runs per 9 innings. His FIP 5.52. Brady Singer starts for Cincinnati. Singer got 8 starts, ERA 4.97, whip of 1.32. Righty fans 22%, 8.5% walks. His ground balls sit 37%. 1.3 home runs per 9 innings. Cleveland hitting 200 in their past 6 games with a bullpen ERA of 6.14. Cincinnati batting 269 against the AL. Bybee in his first 4 road starts allowed 16 runs in 20 and 3rd innings. Singer has been sharp at home. The Reds bullpen has performed well at home. Guardians 24-31 on the road against the NL the past 2+ seasons. It's a minus 6.5 unit a loss here. Pick here Cincinnati plus 103. Pirates and the Phillies, this one for Friday. Andrew Heaney gets the start for Pittsburgh. Heaney started 8 games, ERA 3.15, whip of 1.12. Lefty strikes out 19%, 8.5% walks. His ground balls are 45%, 0.99 home runs per 9 innings. His FIP 4.20. Ranger Suarez starts for Philadelphia. Suarez in 2 starts allowed 7 earned runs in 10 2/3 innings with 11 strikeouts. A late start to 2025 due to back ailment. The left-hander had a 27 starts last year, ERA 3.46, whip of 1.20. He struck out 25.5%, 7% walks. His grounders were 52% with no homers allowed. Pittsburgh batting .210 on the road. The Phillies have hit .251 against left-handed starters. Heaney's numbers are better on the road. Suarez responded well in his second start. The Pirates bullpen in their past 6 games an ERA of 3.54. They are 11-4 to the road as underdogs of even money or higher this season. Philadelphia 3-0 at home, facing teams with a 380 or lower win percentage. Pick here Pittsburgh and Philadelphia under 8.5. Nationals and Orioles for Friday. Mackenzie Gore gets the start for Washington. Gore got 9 starts, ERA 3.59, whip of 1.16. Lefty an elite 35% K rate, 7.5% walks. The ground balls 35%, 1.37 home runs per 9 innings. Kate Povich starts for Baltimore. Povich has 7 starts, his ERA 5.55, whip of 1.54. The lefty fans 18%, 7.5% walks. His ground balls 39%, 1.77 home runs per 9 innings. Washington hitting .218 in their past 6 games. Orioles at home have 32 homers in 19 games. Gore on the road has an ERA of 4.18. Washington's bullpen has an ERA of 6.51 in their 9 interleague games. Orioles 5-4 at home when lined between plus 125 and minus 125 this season. That's Washington here at 3-7 on the road against losing teams, losing 4 units. Pick here Baltimore minus 105. Mets and the Yankees for Friday. Tyler McGill gets the start for the Mets. McGill has 8 starts, ERA 3.10, whip of 1.25. The right-hander strikes out 30%, 9.5% walks. His grounders are 40% with .66 home runs per 9 innings. Carlos Rodon gets the start for the Yanks. Rodon made 9 starts, ERA 3.29, whip of .97. The lefty in late 31% K rate, 9.5% walks. Ground balls are 44%. 1.32 home runs per 9 innings. Mets hitting .264 against left-handed starters. Their bullpen in their past 6 games has an ERA of 1.83. Yankees bullpen in this period an ERA of 4.58. They are batting .250 at home. The Mets 10-1 on the road following a loss this season. That's a plus 9 unit return. Yankees are 4-5 at home this season, facing teams that outscore opponents by half run per game or greater this season. That's a minus 2.5 unit loss. Pick here Mets plus 124. Tigers and the Blue Jays for Friday. Jack Flaherty will get the start for Detroit. Flaherty has 8 starts, ERA 4.61, whip of 1.24. Righty strikes out 29%, 8% walks. The grounders are 38%, 8 walks, 8 home runs per 9 innings. 1.98 home runs per 9 innings. Bowden Francis will start for Toronto. Francis in 8 starts, an ERA 5.40, whip of 1.32. The righty fans 17%, 6.5% walks. His ground balls are 35% with 2.59 home runs per 9 innings. Detroit in their past 8 games hitting .286. Toronto in this period hitting .309. Flaherty in his 4 road starts allowed 14 runs in 21 innings. Francis at home allowed 14 runs in 19 of their innings. The Tigers 6-9 in the over as a road favorite of minus 125 to minus 175 this season. Blue Jays 5-2 the over at home as a home underdog of even money to plus 150 this season. Pick here Detroit and Toronto over 8.5. Braves and the Red Sox. This one for Friday. Chris Sale gets the start for Atlanta. Sale in 7 starts, ERA 3.97, whip of 1.41. Lefty and elite 30% K rate, 6% walks. The ground balls 38%, .94 home runs per 9 innings. Garrett Crochet gets the start for Boston. Crochet has 9 starts, ERA 1.93, whip of 1.07. Lefty fans 29%, 9% walks. The ground balls 47% with limited home run damage. Atlanta banged .216 against left-handed starters. Boston in .297 in their 9 games against lefty starters. The Red Sox bullpen in their past 7 games, ERA 2.51. Braves 18-27 on the road as underdog of even money or higher the past 2+ seasons. That's a minus 7.5 unit loss. Pick here Boston minus 130. Rays and the Marlins for Friday. Taj Bradley starts for Tampa Bay. Bradley has 8 starts, ERA 4.24, whip of 1.26. Righty fans 18%, 10% walks. Ground balls 46%, 1.35 home runs per 9 innings. Max Meyer starts for Miami. Meyer in 8 starts, ERA 4.37, whip of 1.35. Righty strikes out 27%, 8% with the walks. The ground balls are coming in at 54%, 1.59 home runs per 9 innings. Tampa Bay hitting .262 against right-handed starters. Their bullpen has performed well on the road. Miami batting .207 against the AL. Miami bullpen at home an ERA of 4.53. Rays are 5-1 on the road against the NL with a plus 5.5 unit return. Marlins 3-7 at home, facing a team with a bullpen whip of 1.35 or lower this season. That's a -3 unit loss. Pick here Tampa Bay in this one. Cardinals and Royals for Friday. Andre Pallante gets the start for St. Louis. Pallante in 8 starts, ERA 4.36, whip of 1.38. Righty strikes out 15%, 8.5% walks. The ground balls are 65%, 1.45 home runs per 9 innings. Cole Reagan starts for KC. Reagan's in 8 starts here, ERA 4.20, whip of 1.23. Lefty in late 38% K rate, 7.5% walks. The ground balls come in at 39%, 0.89 home runs per 9 innings. His FIP 2.22. St. Louis in their past 6 games hitting .274 with 8 homers and a bullpen ERA of 1.08. KC batting .217 in their 27 night games. The Cardinals have won 5 of 7 on the road with a +4 unit return. Royals 0-2 as a home favorite of -125 to -175 this season. That's losing here. 3 units. So the pick here will be St. Louis +130. Astros and Rangers for Friday. Lance McCullers gets the start for Houston. McCullers in 2 starts allowed 7 earned runs in 4 innings with 4 strikeouts. Right-hander has dealt with former injury the past 2 seasons. A career ERA of 3.55, whip of 1.26 in 722 innings with 10 Ks and .72 home runs per 9 innings. Nathan Eovaldi starts for Texas. Eovaldi made 9 starts, ERA 1.78, whip of .75. Veteran strikes out 29%, 2.5% walks. Ground balls 48%, limited home run damage. The Astros hitting .305 over their past 6 games with a bullpen ERA of 2.13. Texas hitting just .238 at home. Their bullpen in home divisional games has an ERA approaching 5. Houston 44-31 on the road as an underdog of even money or higher the past 2+ seasons, returning over 20 units. Texas 66-64 at home, facing a team with a bullpen whip of 1.35 or lower the past 2+ seasons. That's a -11.5 unit loss. Pick here Houston +150. Twins and Brewers, this one for Friday. Joe Ryan gets the start for Minnesota. Ryan has 8 starts, ERA 2.74, whip of .83, righty in late 30% K rate, 3% walks, ground balls 33%, 1.37 home runs per 9 innings. Chad Patrick starts for Milwaukee. Patrick appeared in 9 games, ERA 3.19, whip of 1.25, righty fans 20%, 8% walks, ground balls are 26%, 0.85 home runs per 9 innings. Milwaukee in their past 6 games hit .209. Twins bullpen over their past 6 games allowed 1 earned run in 22 innings. Twins 3-0 on the road, facing a team with a bullpen ERA of 4.2 or higher this season. That's a +3.5 unit return. Brewers 0-3 at home after 3 straight on the road, -3.1 unit loss this season. Pick here Minnesota -110. Mariners and Padres for Friday. Jonathan Diaz gets the start for Seattle. Diaz, in his lone appearance, allowed no runs with a strikeout in a 1 1/3 innings. The left-hander, 17 career appearances, an ERA 4.66, whip of 1.71 in 46 innings, striking out 6.5 with .78 home runs per 9 innings. Stephen Kolek gets the start for San Diego. Kolek here in his 2 appearances allowed no runs with 11 strikeouts in 14 1/3 innings. He worked 42 games last year, ERA 5.21, whip of 1.52. The right-hander fanned 18.5%, 5.5% walks. The ground balls 56% with .77 home runs per 9 innings. Seattle in their past 6 games have hit .190 with a bullpen ERA of 4.56. Padres in the spirit hitting .307. At home, they have a bullpen ERA just over 2. They are 16-5 the run line at home this season with a +13 unit return. Pick here will be San Diego run line, -1.5 runs in this one. Rockies and Diamondbacks for Friday. Tanner Gordon gets the start for Colorado. Gordon, his opener, allowed 4 earned runs with 4 strikeouts in 6 1/3 innings. He had 8 starts last year, ERA 8.65, whip of 1.72. Righty struck out 16%, 4% walks, ground balls 38%, 2.62 home runs per 9 innings. Corbin Burnes gets the start for Arizona. Burnes 7 starts, ERA 2.95, whip of 1.31. Veteran fans 20%, 11.5% walks. Ground balls come in at 49%, 1.13 home runs per 9 innings. Colorado batting 189 on the road. Arizona in their past 7 games have hit 282 with 15 homers in 7 games. Burns at home has an ERA under 2. The Rockies bullpen in their past 7 games an ERA of 7.48. Rockies 6-16 to the run line on the road this season with a minus 11.5 unit loss. Roof will be open in Arizona on Friday and Saturday. It will be closed Sunday. Look, a lot of runs from Arizona here. Pick your Arizona run line, minus 1.5 runs in this one. Angels and Dodgers for Friday. Jack Kokonitz will start for LA. Kokonitz here in 8 starts this year, an ERA 5.23, whip of 1.49. Right-hander strikes out 13%, 9.5% walks. The ground ball is 49%, 1.47 home runs per 9 innings. Dustin May gets to start for LA. May made 7 starts, ERA 4.08, whip of 1.24. The righty fans 20%, 9% walks. Ground ball is 52%. 0.91 home runs per 9 innings. Dodgers in their past 6 games hitting .315 and with 9 homers in those games. Kokonowitz here on the road in ERA over 6 in his 4 starts. Dodgers' top 4 arms in the bullpen are injured, as we said before. Trainin, Phillips, Gratterall, and Kopech are all out. Dodger bullpen in their past 6 games has an ERA over 6. Angels bullpen on the road in ERA near 7. Kokonowitz high contact, a massive concern here against this lineup. LA 5-0 to the over against the AL this season. Angels 3-0 to the over on the road, facing teams that average 1.25 home runs per game or greater this season. Pick your Angels and Dodgers to go over the total. Athletics and Giants for Friday. J.P. Sears gets to start for Athletics. Sears in his 8 starts, ERA 2.80, whip of 1. Their lefty fans 20%, 4% walks. Ground balls 37%, 1 home run per 9 innings. In this one, we've got the Webb here, 9 starts, 29% strikeouts, and of course limited home run damage this year for Webb. So Webb has been solid as well, and getting the ground ball at 55%. Athletics in their past 5 games hitting .283 with 10 homers in 5 games. San Francisco hitting .217 against left-handed starters. Athletics 10-4 in their road 9 games this year, returning 8.5 units. Giants 0-4 at home against left-handed starters this year, losing 6.5 units. Pick your Athletics plus 140. For more free pick videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Lots of free picks over our channel delivered by myself as well as a team of cappers here at Tony'sPicks.com, delivering those free picks for you. And we go game by game with you every day. If you happen to miss a live show, check the archive for the replay. And of course, give us that like, that thumbs up. Really helps our channel. And of course, hit the join button. Become a channel member here. Get my early access to my videos. And don't forget to visit our site, Tony'sPicks.com. We're a multi-capper site, showcasing top performers in our industry. Click the links of the hot cappers. You see them there, like Rod Zawacki, David Racy, Ron Crawford, Sean Higgs. They're all leaderboard, all documented there on the site. As well, Solo has been hot. Mills, our man Ramon, you see him on our live shows as well. Nick with the videos. Latest sprint picks here said the page with best bets and more will be locked and loaded for the Friday card. Remember, all of our one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit or amount purchased will be credited back to your account for site credits. That's profit guarantee. And then our promo code TonyT at checkout knocks off that 15%. Links in the description to get signed up. That will do it for now. I'm Tony T. We'll talk to you later.